Welcome back to the research world. Today's lecture is going to be very interesting, and the topic is adopted versus adapted questionnaire. You may have heard this terminology, the adopted and the adapted questionnaire, but you might be very confused between these two concepts. So in this video, I'm going to differentiate the two types of the questionnaires. So let's begin. In English, generally, the word adopt means to take and accept something in its original form. That is, you are not going to make any changes or make any variation in something, so that is known as the adopt. So what is adopting questionnaire? If you find a pre-existing questionnaire that will be useful to measure the variables in your study, simply that if you are having a particular type of a questionnaire that can be used in your study and you are not going to make any change in it, will be known as the adopting questionnaire. Hence, we are not required to make any change in it and use it in its original form. That is known as the adopting questionnaire. What are the advantages of the adopting questionnaire? First, when the questionnaire is adopted, then the reliability and the validity tests are not being conducted, because such type of the test, that is the reliability and the validity tests, have already been conducted on a particular questionnaire. So you do not have to carry the validity and the reliability tests, because these tests have been applied earlier on by someone else. So this is one of the most important function and the benefit of the adopted questionnaires, that there is no need to run the reliability and the validity tests. Second, the adapting and questionnaire links your study to all other research studies that have used the same instrument. That is, the same questionnaire, if being used by the other researchers, will link your research study to the other studies as well. And finally, adopting the questionnaire saves you time and energy, because you are not going to make the different questions, you are not going to carry on the validity or the reliability tests. So this saves you time and energy. Now, if you are going to use the adopted questionnaire, that is, you are going to copy and use someone else's questionnaire in your study or in your research, then it is important to appropriately describe the questionnaire in the instruments section of the chapter 3, that is the methodology chapter. And this section must include the following: who developed this particular who developed the instrument, that is, the author of the instrument must be given a credit in your research study, or you can provide the reference that who developed this particular instrument. Second one, who validated the instrument. And third, other studies that have used the instrument. You can quote or you can give reference to the other studies that have used the particular type of the questionnaire, so that the issue of the reliability or the validity does not arise. Now, the other questionnaire, that is the that is the adopt, means to make something suitable for a new purpose or use. That is, you are going to make some changes or variations in something that can fit to your purpose or your need. That it means adopt. Now, adapting a questionnaire requires making changes in it. That whenever you are going to make changes in the already given questionnaire, then it will be termed as an adapting questionnaire. For example, the questionnaire was developed for the university students, and you are going to use that questionnaire for your primary students. So the language which is used by the university students is more advanced, as compared to the students in the primary level. So the language and the instrument is too advanced for your sample. This instrument will need to be adapted by rephrasing the items into words that primary school students can understand. So when you are going to rephrase your sentences, or you are going to rephrase your questions, or you are going to remove or add or modify some items in your questionnaire, that will be termed as the adopted questionnaire, because you are making changes or variations in the questionnaire to fit your needs. But in this case, then you have to carry on, you have to conduct the reliability and the validity tests. Now look at an example. This is a questionnaire that is already available on the internet, and the name is the leadership style questionnaire. So here you can see that there are the variety of questions. For example, in the first question is, I believe teams work best when everyone is involved in taking decisions. Second question is, I am good at bringing out the best in other people. Third, I can take on a leadership role when needed but don't consider myself a leader. So these are the variety of questions. If you are using this particular questionnaire as it is in your research, then it will be known as an adopting questionnaire. But if you are going to make some changes in the questions, for example, the first question is, I believe team works best when everyone is involved. So if you are going to rephrase this question, or you are adding some more words, or you are going to cut some words from this question, then it will not be the adopting, but it will be an adapting questionnaire. So simply, if you are going to use an already available questionnaire and not going to make any change, it will be an adopting questionnaire. But if you are going to make some changes that suits you more, fit are good for your research studies, for your audience, then it will be known as an adapting questionnaire. So hopefully this video lecture will help you in understanding the difference between the two. Thank you for watching.